the critics of nature, want exactly what happened here: competition and winners and losers.
So you see it as part of the market shakedown, and you don't see it as something that's falling apart, or that it's.
I mean, every other. My understanding is everybody else who is part of offered coverage through nature is doing so again this year, and I believe they're adding one more major insurer. So, no one else has pulled out because of administrative problems or whatever else.
Our unemployment numbers are very good. They've been improving. There seems to be a lot of concern with folks that there's the wage stagnation, that folks are just not able to keep up with inflation. Is there anything you think we can do to help that?
Median, I mean, it's a nationwide phenomenon, and it's a real problem that real median household income compared to 15 years ago has dropped in Minnesota and has dropped in the country. We ranked, according to the numbers that came out of the demographer today, we ranked our median household income was ranked 9th best in the country.
When you were running for governor, you were quite open about saying you wanted to tax the higher income folks at a higher level. This is what was part of your solution. Such you didn't know at that point that you'd have the House and Senate DFL controlled. Was that kind of a calculated risk on your part to propose that tax hike like that?
Well, I really believed from a revenue standpoint it was necessary. We were looking at, when I arrived in 2011, projected $6 billion deficit for the next 2 years. So from a tax equity standpoint as well as a revenue standpoint, I thought it was necessary and right and necessary way to go. And
are you surprised that it appears to me that the gay marriage law has not been a real prevalent issue in the campaign?
I'm pleasantly surprised. People have realized that a lot of their neighbors are, people who chose entering the same-sex marriages, and that they were good people before they knew that, and they were good people after they found that out. So I just think it's become much more normative in our society, which is great. Of marriage equality, made a big political issue out of it in 2012, thinking it was going to propel them to all these victories, and it had the opposite effect. So, I'm glad that they decided to look at alternative routes. I think my sense is we need pipelines in addition to rail to handle this additional volume of Bakken oil. That absent an additional pipeline capacity, our rail system, which is already badly overloaded, will get even worse. CA has weighed in and offered a couple of the recommendations that they're not considering, and MPCA and DNR will both continue to have input given their expertise on environmentally sensitive areas and routes. But it's wherever it ends up going is inevitably going to encounter opposition from people who aren't directly impacted, and that's unfortunate, but almost unavoidable. So we're going to have to proceed and try to minimize those adverse impacts. There's no way we can supply the energy needs of our state without transporting energy supplies. We have 160,000 more jobs in Minnesota than when I took office, and the state's leading the national economic recovery. We've got a lot more work to do. We have unemployment still too high here in Crow Wing County and Brainerd and other parts of the state, but it's better. The unemployment rate in Crow Wing County was 17.8% when I arrived, and it's now at 7.9%. So it's still unacceptably high, but it's better. And the investments we made in education, the all-day kindergarten, the early childhood, tuition freezes, really, and the budget stability we've established, I think, have all made this a better prepared, better now, and better position for an even better future. So. be basically my message.